Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of the Velvet Lounge Life, and yes, gardening. We are ripping up our entire front planting area. We have two of them, and this is what it looks like now. It didn't look like this before, as you can see from the thumbnail, and we have stuff everywhere because we do natural landscaping and gardening, so no chemicals, no preservatives. We try to use as few machines as possible, and I will have a video later whereas you can see what we did with all of this, all of that black lining. It's like a border is coming up. It's usually down in the ground, but we're pulling it all out. All of these bricks will be gone, and we're moving plants, so a lot of transplanting is going on. So in the spring, when I come to you with the gardening happenings, you will see like a lot of things are like none of this will look the same, and a lot of plants have been moved because we believe in saving the plants. What we're doing with this giant hosta, usually we don't chop this down into the ground until between Halloween and like the second week of November, but this is actually being chopped down now by my very illustrious and very strong husband. And for the love of God, nature forgive us for his singing, because when he's doing any kind of work out in the yard, he's howling, basically, sort of. Our dog would probably not agree with that. But with this hosta, what we're doing is cutting all the leaves off of it. Then we will dig the root bulbs out, or root balls out, and then we will plant those in a different area. Some will go back in this area later, but we will temporarily plant some of them somewhere else until the rest of the work is finished. And this edge will pretty much stay the same. As you can see, all the plants, we're clearing them almost completely out, except for probably about a couple feet in. Anything that's a couple feet in we'll probably keep like this and that. I have to cut the tops off of these for the winter. And then we do have, as you saw, this gigantic pile of yummy compost that will go on top of everything to make it nice and fresh and pretty again. And the blueberry bushes, those are not going anywhere. They will stay exactly where they are. This miniature rose bush is going to stay exactly where it is. I probably will just prune it a little bit. And I know some people are like, there's certain times of the year to do like pruning and things. Honestly, we usually do ours around this time of the year. Why? Because less big scary spiders and weird bugs. That's the only reason. There really is no other reason. And the gladiolas, I am of course going to be chopping these down to the ground. And yes, even the whole front porch area will look completely different. And more gladiolas. I have a lot of those to deal with. And then we're going to remove all of this mulch, which is honestly basically like compost at this point. All of this is also going to be removed so we could put in something fresh after all of the work is done. So initially there will be a lot of naked nature. So thank you guys for tuning in. This, I guess you can consider part one of this reconstruction facelift, if you want to call it that. And then when it's finally probably in between, I'll show you something so you can see some progress. But that probably will not be for another week or two. And then, actually, it'll probably be more than 2 weeks. So it'll probably be 3 weeks or so. And then what I will do is come back at the very end and let you see what we have done. That is a really giant hosta. That's Elle's butt. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, as well as leave a comment, thumbs up, especially if you have any suggestions. That would be awesome. And look, the plum tree, it still has leaves on it. They are getting crispy, though. It is fall here in New England. Be well. Remember that your health is your wealth. Without your health, you have absolutely nothing. So please take care.